This episode on Common Creatures, Season of Ghosts.
Feisty little devils.
Oi, if this goes wrong, alert Gurgle Gut. Oi, you won't go. And he goes.
Let's go then. Let's go.
He pushes you 5 feet into the water.
Do anything out of line, and you will meet the ancestors.
Oh, are you expecting?
And in the middle of the field, you see a single 9-tailed fox that is glowing white and red.
Thank you, my lady.
Hello and welcome back to Common Creatures, the TTRPG podcast. I am your GM, Rob, and with me today, as per the usual, we have Joe.
Hey, y'all.
Ethan.
Howdy.
Alex.
Hi.
Zach.
Hey, guys.
And producer Maddie.
Hi, besties.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. And Alex asked
Tax season.
No. Alex asked me, why is it the best part of the year?
So, like, how was your... No. Why is it the best part of the year?
Love Island is back, baby. Joe is off in, like, Vietnam or something, hanging out with kids. And she would not let me watch any of the episodes of
Stolen
Love Island.
valor. Stolen valor.
And so we're finally catching up and starting the new season of Love Island. And let me say, it's pretty good. Not as good as last season.
Have y'all gotten to the first set of bombshells yet?
We did, yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good.
No spoilers. Me and Maddie have not.
Did not
watched
like
it.
them.
We are on we're halfway through episode 3.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the season so far. I was really surprised. I was like, oh god, like last season was so good. I was so afraid that it was just not going to live up to the hype. Still hasn't hit it yet. Obviously, it's only a couple episodes in, but I'm still very excited to finally get fully in there. And like ever since like Joe and I like fully moved in together, it has been like she's shown me the light that is trash TV, and I cannot imagine I don't know what I did with my life before. Like I used to read books and stuff like that, and I still do. Don't get me wrong, but now I'm like I would rather be watching like Below Deck. Like let me
Below
watch.
Deck is an amazing show.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that
it's-
is actually peak show.
Yeah, Below Deck, Vanderpump Rules. I mean,
Dude.
like,
It's trash.
it's,
I like how Robert's like, I used to read books, but now I'm watching The Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Like,
Hey. And he wouldn't have it any other way.
yeah, I went
he said,
from
don't
like,
save me. I'm right where I want to be.
I went from like nerd to like, this is like high class media. Yeah. Just like, it's one of those things that you can like talk to anyone about. Like sometimes I'm like, I can't talk about like a lot of nerds. Like if I'm like, oh, I play Pathfinder, people will be like, I don't know what that is. But if I'm like, yo, Love Island, almost everyone has either watched Love Island or like knows something about it. So I think it's a perfect thing to finally jump onto. Zach, you're not a Love Island person, are you?
I have never seen Love Island before, so no.
You got to get on it, man.
What about Temptation Island, Zachary?
You'd have to explain the difference in the show. Love is blind, though.
Temptation
Yes.
Island is couples as opposed to single people.
Which one is the one where the little triangle tells them not to bang each other?
That's too hot to handle.
Too hot to
There we
handle.
go.
I've
There we
seen
go.
that one.
That one is also very good.
Very good.
So good. So
That one
good.
is wild.
Yeah, and then now they have like Perfect Match, which is like they get all the different
I
ones.
fucking love Perfect Match.
from all over the Netflix. Like,
It's like all the not rejects, all the people who
No,
didn't
but-
find
no, but
love
yeah,
in like all these different shows.
She
So
said
they have
all the
people from The
uggos.
Bachelor, Love Island.
I
Like
think
they have different type of people.
Those
Oh, and it's messy.
those shows are the equivalent of nicotine. Like it's like you start off being like, it's fine. I'll just watch like one episode. It's really not my thing. And then you're like, I need to know what's going to happen next because Brittany literally told her best friend that she didn't love her man anymore, but then went and slept with him that same day.
oh my. Yeah, so we're. This is mostly just for us right here.
He's like, what happened in Soul Ties?
I know we're recording a podcast, right? But this is mostly for just me, Ethan, Joe, and Maddie right now. We were talking about a specific person on Temptation Island and a specific like thing that this person was always talking about, and we finally got to the part that y'all guys told us about, and I was like, oh my god. So basically, I mean, we're gonna go over to Maddie's question. This is a very important thing, but I do think that if you want to be a better person in life, watch trash TV. I think like this, it's like if you don't have that drama in your life, trash TV is just the best way to get all of that. Like
That's true. You don't need to start your own
Toxicity.
drama
Exactly.
when you're watching other people.
Or you don't even have to, be a better person. You'll feel like a better person just by watching other
That's
people
true.
just
I don't like the
absolutely
sound of that.
fuck up.
Yeah, like if you and your partner had like an argument beforehand, it is nothing compared to what they argue about on the show. So then you look at each other, you're like, you know what?
We're fine.
We're actually so fun. I never leave me. Like it's fucking rough out
As
there.
Maddie's holding a gun to Ethan's head.
What are
you
talking
can't
about?
see it right now, but she has a physical gun at Ethan's head. It's
Oh, yeah,
insane.
yeah, yeah.
Desert Eagle.
Yeah.
Hashtag don't be blank. I don't know if saying his name would be like spoiling it.
No, I think you say. I'm sure. it's fine.
Hashtag don't be Breon.
Yeah, don't be Brianna.
Oh, what? No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
No, I'm not watching it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw it over to Maddie's question. Maddie, go ahead.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Maddie's Corner. Okay, I'm getting my camera ready for those of you who can't see because you're listening to us.
Because you're blind.
Cut that. All right.
And Joe,
dare you cut all the
Joe
good
just came back from helping disability kids, disabled children.
They had food allergy. Okay.
Anyway, we will be recording this, so if you want to see our friends' laughs and reactions, go check out our Instagram.
Okay.
Right, okay, so my question for y'all today is, if you were on death row, what would your last meal be?
Wow, that was a lot. I was like, if you were on death row, I was like, oh damn, all right. I was like, what did you do? Like, oh god. My last meal. That's a great question. I honestly think it would be like. Have y'all ever been to? This is a San Antonio thing. There's a place downtown called it's the Barn Door.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's called the Barn Door.
It is called the Barn
The
Door.
Barn Door, yeah. They have the most, just the best, what is it called? Chicken fried steak there. It is fantastic. I love a good chicken
That
fried
red
steak.
building?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
The fantastic chicken fried steak that's just like smothered with gravy. I think I just want that specifically there with like mashed potatoes, again, smothered in gravy, and then just a bunch of mac and cheese. I think that would be just like the best way to go out. It's just like super full and just be like, yeah, a little eepy already, Like, yeah, I don't know what way I'm going out in this specific situation. If it's lethal injection, I'll be a little eepy, But I think that would probably be my, that would be mine.
If it's an electric chair, you're going out stinky.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think, and Rob knows I am obsessed. I could eat these all the time. I think I would just have like a whole, like those big metal sheet trays of flautas. I love flautas.
You're gonna say hot Cheetos.
With a side of hot Cheetos. The limon flavored hot Cheetos specifically.
Hell yeah.
And I think for dessert, I would want like 5 or 6 different little dishes of tiramisu and carb overload myself. So again, I will also be too sleepy. And then you just right there. But yeah, that'd be, and a gallon of Coke Zero.
Ethan?
Gosh, this is such a difficult question. Man. I think I would like to die by dumplings. I would like to overload myself with dumplings to the point where I just fucking explode. I think just, regular chicken, steamed, fried, all of them. Just chicken, pork, dumplings. I'll eat 1,000,000.
Ripperoo.
Chris Madrid's big full cheeseburger, bacon with the side of the fucking nachos, and then a big ass gallon of Pib.
Wow.
The best soda
That's so specific.
on
I
the
love
planet. Yes. So, yes, that's what I would eat, so I can go out farting.
Yeah, for those
You and I went real local here.
for those
We said
viewers,
you know where we are.
Yeah, for those viewers in Australia.
Yeah.
Chris Madrid's,
Madrid's.
best hamburgers in the city of San Antonio.
There's 2 things in San
They
Antonio.
burned down, and it couldn't.
Twice.
They couldn't stop them from coming back.
Twice.
Exactly, yeah.
There's 2 things in San Antonio that you never like mess with, right? It's remember the Alamo, Chris Madrid's. Like those are the 2. It's like
What was the first one? I forgot.
oh, boo.
Pee Wee didn't die for this.
I think if I had to go with the last meal, it'd be like from the heart, you know. My grandma, she's Colombian, makes these empanadas every like holiday season that we have. So like a freshly made batch of those. And I think just that.
Just that?
Yeah, I think I would just
That's
die,
beautiful.
die happy.
Be like, I just imagine the jail being like, hey, your grandson's in prison, murdered 30 people. Can you bake up some of those empanadas real quick?
And she'd be like, say less.
I got you.
You'd be like, they're in the oven.
Before the firing squad takes me.
Oh, God.
That's the way you want to go out, as firing squad? All right, cool. Actually, we're going to go around after this and ask which way you want to go
No,
out.
we're not.
All right, and I head it over to producer Maddie.
Oh, sorry. Handing Rob.
My
the
Celexa
camera.
isn't that strong.
Okay, guys. So I have a hard time choosing things. So I'm gonna go out on a buffet. And why'd you laugh? That was rude. And you're not allowed to come to my buffet. Anyway, so I'm gonna start off with everything on the menu from Sorry Sorry. Oh, and I'm gonna die, so I'll kill myself with food. And I'm lactose intolerant, so just everything with dairy. You know what I mean? I haven't had Alfredo pasta in years. I've had like the Daya dairy-free. Shout out, thanks. I love you guys. So that's great. But real Alfredo, and then oh my goodness. Okay, I love Chris Madrid's, but I grew up eating Burger Boy. So I would also have Burger Boy and their French fries there. I'm so sorry. But yeah, as of right now, because I'm not going to lie, I've thought about this question for a while, like years, and it's added on every time. Yeah. Oh, and then also what Joe said about the drink. Just give me a gallon of that shit. And
What
then I'll be
drink?
good.
Coke Zero?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coke
Hell
Zero,
yeah.
Girlies Unite.
Yeah. And
Now
then
sponsored by Coke Zero.
maybe add some cherries in there if I'm feeling fancy. I don't know.
I mean, you're going to die, so might as well feel fancy.
You're
one
so
last
right.
time.
Give me a whole gallon of maraschino cherries and just also put that in. But yeah, as of right now, 2025, that is my death row meal.
2025, she's dating it.
Come back in 2026 for a different answer.
Hell yeah.
2026 Matty Bowl coming up.
And lethal injection. And we'll be right back. All right, time to jump back into the game with a little recap. I will go ahead and recap. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in with the recap. So last week, you all went to the Hand of Spring, Dr. Dami's clinic. You helped kind of clear it out. Actually, that was 2 weeks ago. But you helped clear it out, and then you had a conversation with Dr. Dami and some of the survivors that are there. Dr. Dami gave you some elixirs of dark vision and some elixirs of, I believe that they're like potions that help you get rid of poisons. Antidotes. That's the word that they're called. He gave you some antidotes and kind of sent you on your way. Before you guys left, though, you mentioned that Zhuang, the guy that you guys met at the exchange with Granny Hu, gave you another mission, which was to try and get blessings on these copper coins that he gave y'all, that he believes that if you put them into this thing called the Eternal Lantern, which is on the south end of the Dawnstep Bridge, that you put these coins in there that have these blessings, it might have the potential to clear out all these this mists that are coming around, all these animals and stuff that are coming in with that have like this weird sentience that's giving them able to talk and make them really angry. So you go ahead and go to his personal shrine that he has there for the god Qishong. Tominari goes up to it, absolutely messes up, and has the effect of losing a coin.
Sorry.
The coin vanishes, and he is shot back and becomes stupefied 1. After that, we go ahead and leave there. Y'all guys continue towards, and you believe, hey, we should go ahead and try and go ahead and lower the dam like Granny Hu asked you all. So you make your way over there. On your way there, you find another shop, the shop of one of the people that was actually in the Hand of Spring, the clinic that was damaged. You break into the shop, and you go ahead and find his own personal shrine. And then Gigi decides to take it on her own to try and answer the blessing. She is successful, and in that success, she has a nice little vision of reuniting with her dead mother. After that, we walk out of there, and you make your way to the end of the Willowshore Dam. Once there, you kind of take your first step onto it, and on the edge of the other side of the dam, you saw 3 Jenkins, one kind of in the center, 2 in the back, and basically they're like, hey, you can't, look what we have here, try and take it from us. So from that, we'll go ahead and roll for initiative. Everyone go ahead and give me some inish. I'm going to go ahead and...
Ladies first, Joanna.
Fuck.
Well, I love that.
Ladies first, Gigi.
We're going to go ahead and start with Gigi. Gigi, you had a 21, correct?
Yep.
21. All right. All right. Let's go ahead. Tominari.
13.
13. All right. Shithidion.
7.
7.
7.
You know, I mean, it's not a 1. You know, it's not a 1. And then last but not least, Serathin.
That's a 7.
7 as well. All right.
Great rolls, guys.
This is going to be fantastic. We're going to start at the very top of round 1 with Gigi. Gigi, you're going to go ahead and have the first one. As a reminder, one of the people that was there at the clinic did tell y'all that his father did help create the dam, and he gave you kind of the directions to do that. Does anyone remember it? If not, I can tell you.
I remember that he gave us instructions, but I don't remember the instructions. Left, right, left.
I mean, you're going... Let me give paint a picture of where we're at.
I'd like to roll for the Konami code.
Up, up, down, down. No. So right now, what it looks like is a...
North, south, center.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it is
Whoa, was that accurate?
That was accurate, yeah.
How dare you?
He
Was that
told
off the
us.
dome or
That
was
was
that
lore
notes?
accurate.
I wrote it down.
Notes.
So you were on a stone dam. It looks like it's about maybe like 20 feet by like a lot across. I don't want to do that math with all the squares right now. And in between each, about like 15 feet between each one, there is a lever. On the left side, which is the side that is more towards downtown Willowshore, you did see a couple of bodies that are in there. It looks like that some of these Jenkins were throwing bodies that they've killed into the water. And then on the right is the water that you guys paddled across a couple episodes back, and with the mist slowly encroaching into it. So that is that. Gigi, you are up.
Please don't put yourself in a situation where you're surrounded by them.
I
Go.
won't. But
Go, Gigi.
can I, with these Jenkins, is there like a clear leader?
Yes, there is a clear leader. The clear leader is going to be the one that's in the center, the one that at the end of last episode said, well, look at what we got here. So he is the one that is, looks like he's probably taking charge of the situation.
Okay. I want to ask him, hey, what are you doing? We're not here to cause any drama or any disruption. We just want to get on our way.
You see the Jenkin, he looks at you, and he kind of gets like a little cocky, and he looks at the two guys, he goes, this girl over here thinks she can talk to us, eh? Come on, mates, let's go, let's get him. And there's no real response. He's just kind of like, hey, you're here, this is our place, try and take it from us.
How tall is this Jenkin?
They're about 3 feet tall. They're very tiny creatures.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, let me paint a picture while she took some stuff of these things. I can also show you a picture here, guys. But they are like little gremlin things that are purple of skin. They have like these red piercing eyes, and they're all wearing like what looks like a loincloth with like clawed fingers and clawed feet. Each of them has like 3 fingers, 3 toes, and each of them looks like they're wielding what looks like a long serrated blade on each side.
That is horrifying.
So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And then hide. 1, 2, 3. And hide right behind this middle lever.
Okay.
So that's because that's the levers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 2 actions.
Okay.
And then I am going to raise my shield.
Okay, cool.
My bag.
So you try to talk to the gremlin. He's kind of like back talking to you, and you immediately just you run up to the middle lever, and you said you're hiding. Oh, you raised your shield.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm using like the, yeah. I'm using the lever like right in front of me.
Cool. So that's going to be a +3 to your AC. All right, dope. That is your 3. Yes, it's +2 for raising the shield, and then +1 for partial cover from the lever. That is going to be one of the Jenkins' turn. It looks like it's going to be one of the henchmen. This henchman is going to go ahead and use their movement, and looks like they're going to set something up. So he is going to go ahead and... it's going to go ahead and stay right over here near the first northernmost lever, and he's going to go ahead and kind of just stand kind of still. Looks like he's kind of ready for anyone trying to touch this thing. So that's going to be that Jenkins' turn. Next in initiative is going to be next Jinkin, and then right after that, Tominari, you are on deck, so you're going to be up for that. Cool. This next one is going to be the Jinkin that looks like was talking back to Gigi and kind of in charge. This one is going to go ahead and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of movement down south towards Gigi, and then it is going to move. Take 1 step to the left, and then he's going to go ahead and look at you, Gigi, and say, "Come on, pretty girl, what you going to do about it?" And he's going to try and intimidate you. So he's going to do an intimidation check against your... Yes, against the will. So your will DC, so you don't have to roll. It's just your will DC. It's your DC, whatever your plus modifier is, +10 for that. So on your
16.
16? Cool. So he's going to try and hit a 16 with his intimidation. 14. So he does not hit it. So yeah, he's like, well, look what we got here. And then
I know a 3 feet little gremlin isn't trying to talk to me.
He looks and he goes, "Oi!" And then it's going to be Tominari's turn with the next Jinkin on bat.
I love all the dead bodies surrounding them.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Very, very scary.
Very scary.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. First action, I'm gonna move towards Gigi.
Okay.
So we're gonna flank Gigi, not letting you go out alone. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So I'll flank her just enough to be in range. And then how far is this? Let's see. 30 feet. Let me see this. I think I'm going to shoot a Foxfire at the closest Jinkin.
Now, does that have the spell trait?
It does not.
Okay.
I did check that.
Okay.
It is just magical.
Okay.
It's an attack. It's magical.
Okay, cool.
So here we go.
What is the total?
It was a...
You never know, might hit.
I don't think it hits. It was a 4, but I don't think I add anything to it. Oh, I get +4, so it would be an 8.
That's a fail.
Yeah. Okay. If I try it again, I get minus.
Yes, that is a multiple. That's a -5.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
I'll try it again. Foxfire, I get plus or -4, so it'd really be just -1. So 9.
9. That's a miss.
All right. So 2 misses.
2 misses. All right, that's your turn. It is going to be the Jinkin's turn with Seraphin on deck. All right, this second Jinkin is going to go ahead and take its movement down towards Gigi and the rest of y'all. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to go ahead and stay there. And as well, this one is going to kind of stand at the ready with its dagger in its hand, eyeing all of y'all, looking like if you're going to try and pass this one, it's going to go and try and retaliate in some sort of way. So that's going to be that Jinkin's turn. We're going to go ahead over to Seraphin with Shithidion on deck.
Well, I don't have much movement. Pretty slow. So I'm going to work my way up there, as it seems I need to get to these levers. Take my first action, move forward, back up Gaia. I guess I'm just going to charge forward and try to take this dude out.
All right.
2, 3, 4.
Cool. And while you are there, he is going to go ahead and take his readied action and try and hit you. So he's going to go ahead and roll to hit. That is going to be a 24. Does that hit?
It does.
Dope. That is gonna be. That's sad. So you run up, and he's at the ready. And as he sees you come up towards him, about to ready to hit him, he goes and he gets his knife and he slashes across your armor. It bounces off. It does hit you. It does some like very superficial damage for 2 piercing damage. So that
Is he tall enough to hit his armor up here?
It's like kind of like waist. He's like, he jumps up to trying to hit, and
He went bleh.
takes 2. Dope. That is going to be his ready to action. Go ahead and back to your turn.
Gotcha. And from that, I believe that activates my
Your selfish shield, right?
my selfish shield.
Okay.
Well,
Does that allow him to like ready a shield as a free action or?
no.
Oh,
it,
okay.
It just gives me a better defense the next time they try to hit me.
Oh, okay.
With my 1 remaining action, I'm just gonna ready my shield. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just gonna do that. Gonna be very defensive this turn.
Sweet. So yeah, you run up. The Jenkins slashes at you, and in response, you feel this force come into you, kind of divinely, as you feel empowered, and then shoot, you bring up your shield and you raise it, hoping you're not going to get another blow. We're going to go ahead and move on to the last person of round 1, Shithidion, with GG on deck.
All right, so Shithidion kind of sees what's going on. He sees everyone's kind of in the center starting battle, but he does see that Jinkin kind of still far off, and he wants to go ahead and try to strike the farthest Jinkin.
Okay, the one that's all the way at the lever.
Yes, sir. All the way at the first lever.
Go ahead and roll.
All righty.
What is it?
9.
9? Oh, miss. All right. Action 1. Action 1, you pull back your bow, so you fly off into the water of the dam off to the side.
With all the dead people.
All the dead people.
You know, Shithidion, slightly embarrassed, but never one to admit anything. He kind of looks like, yep, I did that. Hopefully they won't notice I missed. And he's actually going to move up just a little bit so he's still next to this first lever.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and take the penalty and try to strike
Okay,
again.
go ahead. Yeah, it's going to be -5.
Oh.
Actually, I think it's an agile weapon, so it'll be -4.
Okay.
He gets +7, so you'll get. It's really just +3 to
3,
whatever
yeah.
you. +2.
I
Never
think
mind.
that's gonna be a hit.
Nice.
What is it total?
Nice.
Dang. 20. -4, right?
Yeah,
yes,
20.
It's 20.
20? That's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Is it a critical?
It is not a critical hit.
Nice.
Hey, roll higher. What's the total damage?
3.
3. All right, cool. All right, and then your last action on your turn.
That was my
That
last
was
action.
his last action.
Was it?
He moved.
Yeah, I
Oh,
shot
that's right.
first.
Yes, that's true.
Fucked it up,
True.
moved, and then shot again.
Hey, I'll shut up. You did your actions. We're gonna go to the top
combat
of
roll.
round 2 with Gigi the Jinkin on deck.
All right, I'm gonna charge for the one right in front of Sarathan. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna try to punt this thing.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a. Okay, so that's gonna be a shove attack. So
Okay.
what you're gonna do? You're gonna do okay.
Do you have a free hand, or do you have weapons in both your hands?
I have a shield and a dagger.
Because I believe for the shove action in this,
I have to have a free hand.
Yes.
You're right.
You have to have one
You're
free
right.
hand. So I
But
mean,
if she's kicking-
free action you can drop. You can drop a shield, but you will have to spend an action to pick it back up, though.
If she's kicking, does she still need 2 free hands?
So
She did say punt.
She did say punt. However, that is not I'm trying to flavor it into what the actions are.
Okay.
And the closest thing is shove. So I will say that we'll follow the. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Sounds cool. Let's do it. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, and you're gonna go against this creature's fortitude. Now, if you succeed, it's only gonna push it 5 feet back. A critical success will be 10 feet back, and this thing is going in the water. So go ahead and make that athletics check.
What time is it right now?
Right now it's like 2 p.m.
Okay.
PM-ish.
No ghosts.
No ghosts.
A 17.
A 17. Okay,
Dang.
so that's gonna
Wait.
be against.
Also,
its
that was a great
fortitude.
question.
That's gonna be a regular success. So you push it back, and it's right on the edge. So you run up, you push it back, and it's on its feet. It looks really shocked that you were able to kind of push it back, even though it's only 3 feet tall. So that is 2 actions. You have one more.
Why
action
are you
though.
surprised?
With my dagger, because am I still close to it?
You're still close to it,
Because
yeah.
it's 5 feet, right? With my dagger, I just want to stab it.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an attack. And you won't be using your map because that was not an attack. Actually, no, I lied. You have to use your map. It does have the attack trait. So it'd be -5. -4 because you're agile.
No, that's an 8.
An 8 overall? Yeah, it's going to be a miss. But yeah, so you're able to go ahead and push that sucker back. Next time, if you're trying to do another shove attack, it's going to go and fly in. Cool. That is going to be one of the Jenkins' turn. It's going to be the one that is vibing over here in the back at the very the northernmost lever. So yeah, he is going to vibe there. He's sitting there. He's going to go ahead and look at you, Gigi, again and be like, "Oi! What are you doing to my friend over there, you little bitch?" And he's going to go ahead and try intimidate you against your will DC again.
We're using fighting words.
That is going to be a 13.
That's a no.
Okay.
Are you old? Are you old enough to be using those words, sir?
Oi, fuck you, Mike! And then...
Feisty little
so,
devils.
yeah, it completely misses. You're not affected by it at all. And then he's going to use his next 2 actions to ready an action again. That is going to be that Jenkins' turn. This next one is going to be the lead Jenkin. He is going to go ahead. Ooh, what does he want to do?
I'd run, big dog.
He's gonna vibe there.
Come at me.
He's gonna turn around and he's gonna talk to the Jinkin that's at the northernmost lever, and he goes, "Oi, if this goes wrong, alert Gurgle got." And kind of sit there. He's gonna look at Sarathan and he's gonna go, "Oi, Lizardhead, what are you doing over there, eh?" And he's gonna go and try and intimidate you as well. That's a 6.
That's
yeah,
not a
these
pass.
Jenkins are not very threatening. So that is going to be action 1, action 2. He's going to ready an action. That is going to be Tominari with the Jenkin up after that. You're up.
Copy that.
Rob, I didn't know that the Jenkins were Australian.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they come from the land down under.
Let me see. Do you come from a land down under?
Dude, copyright.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, so that's my first action is going to be moving towards the Jenkin closest to Gigi.
Okay.
And then you said he was right by the railing, correct?
There's no railing. It's
No
like
railing.
it's free. Like,
it's free.
Yeah, it's like free.
I'm taking my shove attack.
All right, cool. Go ahead and give me a athletics check against its fortitude DC.
Okay.
It's fortitude DC. You're trying to hit a 14.
You bet. You bet. Absolutely. You bet.
You betcha.
It's not looking good.
I'm gonna give you another dice.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Ew.
Yeah. So you go and push, and he kind of deftly jumps out of the way. You're lucky that was not a critical fail.
He makes fun of you.
So yeah, literally, he's like, "Oi, you missed, loser!" And then
Hold on. I have a third action.
okay, go ahead.
I have a third action. Third action. I'm going to attempt to distract
Okay, go ahead.
distract this Jenkin then.
It's against its perception DC, right?
Compared to perception DC.
Okay, go ahead and give me a deception check.
Creatures you attempt. Okay, perception
You're trying to hit a 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get a +4 to this. So let's see what this is. That's a 17.
17, cool. Yeah. So you draw the attention of this Jenkin.
So let's go then. Let's go.
Oi, I'm going.
Square up then. Square up.
Hey,
cool.
Tominari, I'm gonna need you to chill out.
That is that was your turn. It is now going
crazy,
to be
man. I'm
that
crazy.
Jenkin's turn. And he is going to go ahead, take
crazy.
its first action and try and do a shove attack onto you.
Hold on. Since I
Wait a minute.
since I created hold on.
Okay.
Since I created a diversion, I become hidden to each creature whose perception DC is less than or equal to the result.
Result of your
The-
step. So
the-
it's 17, right?
Yeah.
So you hit it exactly. So you're not. So
It said,
It said less than or equal to.
oh, okay. So it has to do a flat check to be able to see you.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, so that is going to be a DC 11 flat check to even try and see you first. So let's see if it's going to be able to do that. Yep, that's going to hit it. So he.
"You're not John Cena."
Yeah, so you create a distraction. Yeah, you literally hit him with one of the John Cena's "You can't see me," and he's like, Oh, I can see you. And it's going to go ahead and try to do a shove. This is going to be against your Fortitude DC. So this is going to be, let's see. Oh, they have a high athletics. That is going to be a 21.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Yeah, so he's like, oi, you won't go. And he goes.
Let's go then. Let's go.
He pushes you 5 feet into the water. So you are now, you whoosh, fly off, and everyone around him hears a whoosh as he goes ahead and jumps into the water. To get back in there, you're going to have to take your actions to go
Climb back up.
However, swimming is halved. Halved. So it's going to take you have to probably use all of your actions to get back onto land.
Okay.
So that's going to be that Jenkins' first attack. Second action, he's going to go ahead and retreat 1, 2 steps back, 10 feet back, and then he's going to go ahead and turn over to Gigi and he goes, oi, you want some too? And he's going to try to intimidate you as well.
Not intimidating.
Okay, so that is going to be a 24 with a natural 20, so it's going to jump up to a critical success. So you are not only frightened, you are frightened 2, which means you get a...
Dude, you just saw this dude push me off into the freaking water.
That means you get a -2 to your ACs and basically all your other checks, your attacks and everything. So yeah, you are frightened by this gremlin absolutely just pushing this 3-foot gremlin, shoving Tominari into the water.
So -2 to the +3 that I had on my AC.
Yes.
So
yeah.
+1 is what I'm at right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the +3 is basically just, cool. That is going to be that Jenkins' turn. It is going to be Sarathan's turn now.
Push him in the water, Sarathan.
Well,
Push him in the water.
He can just get up if we do that. He has to die.
He will die by my hands.
Gonna see my comrade just pushed into the water, and then just gonna trigger some anger inside of me.
Okay.
I can't let this stand. The Jenkin has to die.
That's exactly how they felt in West Side Story too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna,
Just can't let it happen.
with my warhammer in one hand,
Okay.
gonna stride up to him.
All right, so that's same Jenkins?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Just take a humongous swing with my warhammer.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
W.
I think that's a hit.
What is it?
26.
26, almost a critical hit. So yeah, you see Tomonari boom, fly into the water. Gigi get absolutely owned by a 3-foot thing, and you run up with your great hammer and go ahead and roll for damage.
Nice.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you run up there with the great hammer, all the speed coming with you, feeling that anger, and you boom, you hit him up there, and he kind of flies up in the air for a second, and then just comes right back down, taking 11 damage. This dude looks hurt. Cool. That is going to be. Oh, you have one more action, right, or no?
I do.
You have movement.
I do
You
have
hit.
one more
Cool.
action.
What would you like to do next?
I think I'm just gonna take another attack.
Cool. Go ahead. It's gonna be a -5 for that multiple attack penalty.
It will. It will indeed.
It will.
But I'll try. A 16.
Oh, okay.
16 is a miss. So yeah, you
Dang.
and all the anger that you went with that one swing kind of leaves you at the second one, and then you try and come back down with it with your other hand, and yeah, he kind of just definitely misses it after being hit. So that is going to be your turn. That is going to be Shithidion with Gigi on deck.
I would like to attempt to intimidate the Jenkin on the left.
Okay, the leader.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Alrighty. That is. The fuck is that? It's 12?
12, that's a miss.
Fuck.
Yeah. So whatever you say to this Jinkin, it just completely goes unfazed. Probably he's like, I'm the leader. It doesn't really matter.
Like, hey!
Whoa. It's like that scene from Shazam where he's like, I can't hear you. So action 1, that's yours. Go
Okay.
ahead. Next one.
And then Chithidion, kind of upset that people aren't hearing him, gonna go ahead and strike.
Cool. Go ahead. You're gonna do for that same one. You're gonna go for the one
For
on
the
back?
same one, because I'm pissed off at him
Cool.
in particular. So fuck that guy.
All right.
17.
17's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Alrighty.
Just so we're tracking, their AC is a 16.
Yep.
Is it
7.
7 total?
No, I think it's 17 because he said that you almost hit a critical and you got 26, right?
Yeah.
I did. So you said 7 damage?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. So you try and taunt this thing. You go ahead and shoot it. You hit it, and it has like an arrow out of its chest right now. So that is your second action. You have one more action left.
17 is crazy, AC. That's crazy.
For a 3-foot tall little troll.
Yeah, I know.
I am gonna go ahead. You know what? Shithidian's proud of himself. He feels like he's done enough. Shithidian drinks his whiskey.
Okay. Third action.
Jesus.
Third action. And then you go ahead and you down a little bit of whiskey. Put it back in. Cool. That is your turn. We're going to go at the top of round 3 with Gigi Jinkin on deck.
Okay.
What's happening, guys? Did you hit him? Did you?
I'm
hit?
gonna move up to that one that
Okay.
Serathin hurt,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to stab him.
Okay. Go
with
ahead and
my dagger.
give me an attack roll. He's looking pretty not great.
Damn.
Okay. What is that?
25.
25
Nat 20.
with a natural 20. Boom. Critical success. Goes and bounces up with that 20. So we are go ahead and roll for damage, double damage, and then actually, do you have with that weapon? Do you have the deadly feature? Deadly feat? Because you did the dagger, right? No, you don't. Okay, never mind. So yeah, it's just gonna be your double damage.
This is the one that scared me, right?
It is the one that scared you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Okay.
I
So
like snapped out of it, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
what is that total?
14.
14 total damage.
Yeah.
You it's like the anger of being scared by a 3 feet thing. You run up and just you stab at it with your dagger. You hit it perfectly in the heart, and you hear it go oi, and it falls over and it dies. And then you have 2 actions left. Your frightened condition does not end until the end. It does not go down until the end of your turn.
Okay.
One action.
One action.
Yeah, I have 1 action left. And I am gonna go 1, 2, 3 up here in this little corner.
Okay, cool.
North, south, center.
Maybe not right next to the edge.
Oh,
They could push you in the water.
there.
Cool. All right, that is your last action. It is going to be this Jenkins' turn right here, and he is going to. He sees what just happened. Also, let me reduce your frightened condition. So you're now frightened 1, so it's now only a -1 for everything. So yeah, he sees you and he's like, "Oh my god, what just happened?" He is going to. What does he want to do? I think he's gonna still stay where he is. He's gonna try and turn over to Serathin. He goes, "Oh, you're gonna let the girl do everything for you?" and try and intimidate you.
Yeah.
That is going to be an 11 against your will DC.
No.
Cool. Yeah,
not.
these Jenkins are not. They're not intimidating at all.
That girl's a vampire.
And then this one is going to go ahead and ready in action. That is going to be that Jenkins' turn. Going to go over to Lead Jenkin. Lead Jenkin, who is injured, is going to go ahead and take movement to go straight towards the northernmost lever. He's going to stay there, and then he's going to spend the last 2 actions to ready in action. Then it's going to be Tominari with Serathin on deck.
Okay, so Tominari
In the water.
in the water is it half rounded down or half rounded up?
Half rounded down.
So it would be like 2 spaces per.
What's your
movement.
speed?
25.
25? Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, Gigi's already surrounding them, but I don't know that.
I'll tell you right now, if they activate the dam while you're in there, you're going under and you're going to drown.
Cool. I'm going
so-
up.
You should get on land.
Yeah, I'm going up. Sounds good. Actually, how would they activate it? They would have to go to all 3 levers.
Yeah.
We're all kind of close to the
Yeah.
levers.
I mean, Shithidion is kind of
Just
he's
please
hanging out
don't
with
activate it. I mean-
level 1. Serathin is like 15 feet away from lever 2, and then Gigi is literally right there at level.
Okay, I'll just use my movement to get up.
Cool.
So that's
so you're climbing up.
yeah. I'm gonna all 3 climb up. All 3 of my movements.
Okay, cool. I thought you were gonna swim over. Well, it's like 15 feet tall with like no handholds really. So
Okay,
it's just
so
like
is it-
stone. So
is
you
it
have
like
to
an-
swim.
I have to swim to the end.
It's a dam. There's no think of it in like real life. There's no real way for like them to grab onto stone. Really. So it's like you have to go ahead and try and swim.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just go. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Cool. So all 3 reactions, you go more towards more towards the north. Dope. That is your turn.
Guys, don't kill all of them without me,
Do you not
please.
have to roll
Yeah, for
to
swim.
swim?
Oh, let's see actually.
Why are you fucking him over?
Yeah, because I have to roll for
Rule
swim.
You have to
follower.
roll for swim.
Yeah.
Rule follower
Let's
Zach over
see.
here.
You attempt an athletics check to move the maximum amount of distance of 10 feet of water. Oh, okay. So you have to do an athletics check. So put yourself back to where you were.
Okay. Well,
Then we
please
are
don't
gonna-
yell at me.
Gonna go ahead and do this. Now let's see what that
1, 2, 1, 2,
successes.
1, 2.
Depends. Ooh, the GM determines the DC based on the turbulence or danger of the water. I'm gonna go ahead and say this water's pretty chill. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a DC 15 athletics check.
In most instances of calm water, you get an automatic critical success.
But oh really? Where's
It says
if your land speed. Let's see. On most instances of calm water, you get an automatic. Okay, cool. So it's calm water, critical success, move through the water, but increase the maximum distance by 5 feet, so you get 15 feet per turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
So 3 spaces per
3
turn.
spaces per turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10,
Wait, no,
15,
doesn't he have
5,
to-
10,
If it's automatic critical success, like you
Oh.
said, you should be good.
15. I guess I'm on land over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So you are over there. That is your turn. Sarathan, you're up.
Can he come back in the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's finally reaching land, so he can come around and come back to the back onto the dam.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh my God! Are you gonna do the
He's
cone?
cooking.
Just let him.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh no!
Let him cook.
I'm gonna realize these 2 Jenkins just put themselves in the perfect little V formation for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my anger seething through me. Gonna let out a cry of destruction. Oh, are you expecting?
I think he's chewing and not trying to get it in the mic.
I got a very particularly crunchy part of a brownie.
So it's a DC 14 Fortitude save for them.
DC 14. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead from left to right. So left is gonna go first. They have a +6 to Fortitude. That's exactly 14. And then the second one, that is a 22.
Maybe we should
So
save
critical
one
critical success on the right one,
to interrogate.
regular success on the left one.
Okay, so that one takes half of 5 damage.
Okay, so it's gonna take 2 damage.
It's not too great.
Not too great.
Not too great of an attack.
Cool. Bless you.
God bless you.
Cool.
Excuse me.
That was 2 actions,
Yes, that was
Okay.
2 actions.
and then so you have 1 more action left.
How far am I away from the one in front of me?
Just 5 feet away.
Do I have to move to attack or?
Yep. Depending on your weapon, some weapons have reach, which is 10 feet, but most weapons have 5. You need to be 5 feet.
Yeah, mine doesn't. I'm just gonna raise my shield then.
Cool. So you raise your shield. That is going to be Shithidion's turn.
All right, Shithidion, feeling steadied by his sip of whiskey, is going to attempt to fire at the one on the left. Is that one the leader?
The one on the right is the leader.
The one on the right.
Yeah,
is
the one that's like hurt.
Okay, cool. I am gonna actually go to the one on the left.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to attack that one with another arrow. Because what else was I gonna do? All right. So Shithidion now fire.
All right. What'd you hit?
All right, that is
21.
What is that?
21.
21. There we go.
21.
Thank
That
you.
is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Perfect. 8.
8 damage. All
So
right.
Shithidion kind of steady, pulls his arrow back, aims true, closes his eyes because he thinks he can do it, and then fires his arrow.
Yeah, that arrow sings through. That one before, you hit it with an arrow on its left side. Now you hit it with the one on the right side. It is looking hurt. So that is action 1, right? So you have 2 more actions?
And then I would like to attempt to intimidate the same one that I just.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check. Trying to hit.
Oh my god, not again.
What'd you get?
That is a 8.
An 8. That's a miss.
Just still.
I'm just not. Me and the Jenkins both. Yeah, again.
What are you saying? At this point, I'm worried for you. So yeah, one more turn.
Okay, Shithidion, with very few tricks up his sleeve, is going to fire another arrow and
go ahead.
take the penalty. Perfect.
What is it?
That is a. What's my penalty again?
-5.
-5, yeah.
-5. So what is that? It's 14.
14 is a miss.
Damn.
Yeah, so you it flies over after you try to and intimidate it. All right, we're going to be top of round 4. Gigi, you are up.
Okay, one more time.
Press the lever.
One more time. I'm gonna try to intimidate them.
Okay.
And be like
Which one? The leader or the lackey?
the lackey.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a intimidation check. Trying to hit 17.
No, that's 11.
11? That's a miss.
Okay. I'll just hit the lever.
Cool. All right. From right there. Cool. All right. You're too far away. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. So that is you look like as you go ahead and you pull lever 1. You hear what kind of sounds like mechanisms getting ready, like whirring up, and you see the 2 Jenkins that are there. They turn around, they're completely forgetting that you're there, and them looking like they're about ready to fight, but you being two-way, they cannot reach you. So cool. That's action 2. You have one more action.
I'm gonna have my dagger out ready
Okay.
for anyone who comes
Cool.
towards me.
All right. Okay. Cool. So to ready an action is 2 actions.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Then yeah, I'll just stay like that.
Cool. Yeah. So last action, you just kind of stay
Stand
there.
menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare like really menacing from like behind my shield.
All right. This Jenkin, seeing it's the lackey's turn, seeing that you went ahead and you pulled the lever, he's like, "Oh no!" And remembering what the leader said, he's like, "Got," and he's gonna take his action. The first thing he's gonna do, he's gonna turn over to Serathin, and he goes, "I didn't want to fight you anyway." He's gonna try and intimidate you one last time. That is gonna be a 19 against your will DC. So whatever your will modifier is, plus 10.
That works.
Cool. You are frightened 1.
I don't know how that frightens me, but guess it does.
Cool. You are frightened 1. There you go. And then him kind of he's like, "Oi, I'm out of here!" And he takes the rest of his actions to run over there. And then he's gonna kind of wants to get hit on Gigi on the way out. You do lose your frightened condition though. So he intimidated, moved. Does he want to?
Yes, he does.
Hit me.
I think he does want to hit you on the way out. So he's going to go ahead and try.
It's very
and
chauvinistic.
Yeah,
Jenkins.
this guy hates women. So we're going to go ahead and try and hit you. That's going to be a 17.
It does not.
Oh, so he's running out. Kind of him seeing that like you've been taunted, and like he's like, "Oh, easy shot," on his way out, and he like while he runs by you, he tries to like slice at you, but you like deftly move out of the way, and in that shock, he stays still, and he's like, "Oh no," and then that is going to be the leader's turn. The leader is going to go ahead and look at the lackey and be like, "What are you doing?" And
Is that lackey totally out of play or no?
No, he's still there.
He's still there,
He's
okay.
still there. Yeah.
Waiting for Tominari.
And then the leader is gonna go ahead and push forward towards Serathin. He's gonna take a single step towards Serathin to be within reach. He's gonna go ahead and try and hit Serathin. That's gonna be a 13.
That is not a hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be he misses, and then he's gonna take the rest of he's gonna use his third action to use the rest of his movement to retreat. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which he's gonna be he's like running and right past
by me.
Yeah, right past Tominari. As Tominari is coming up from land, the Jinkin is like running away past him. Looks like he's trying to alert someone. So that is gonna be Tominari's turn.
Okay. While I was swimming, and this is, I would like to have used my first action to hide in the event of them running out, because I did hear them.
You used all 3 of your actions.
Right. No, I'm saying for this next turn, could I have hidden for my first action so that I could use a sneak attack for my second action as he's running away?
I would say no.
Okay. Well then,
I mean, you can like sneak, like you can use action 1, sneak.
can I?
Like,
Where did he go? I can't see him
what I
anymore.
can do right now is I can do a perception check. All right, and let me see. I'm trying to think of what to do. I will do a perception check versus your sneak check. Your sneak check. All right.
Okay.
If he beats your sneak check, then he will have seen you. If you beat his perception check, you're hidden too. How does that sound?
Okay, so
But we'll count that. We'll count that as an action.
Okay, so it's like a stealth check.
I'll let you
versus
decide.
his.
Would you like to do a sneak check, or would you like to just do like your 10 plus your sneak modifier? I'll let you decide which one to do with that.
Okay, so it would be like 10 plus 4, so it would be a flat 14, or I could roll a d20 to try and sneak even harder.
And I'm going to count that as an action for you.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the d20 plus 4.
Okay, cool. And he's going to make a perception check.
Okay.
He does have a +7.
You go first.
Okay, cool. You show me. I show you mine. You show me yours.
Yeah.
He's gonna get 21.
Okay. He definitely sees me because that's a 10.
Okay, yeah. So he's like running away, and he's like, "Oi!" He sees you right there.
And then as he sees me, as I see, I'm no longer.
Yeah, you're no longer hidden. Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and jump out and grapple.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not letting this guy get away.
I believe that is an athletics check.
Yes, I believe it is.
Go against their fortitude.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
Here we go. This is a +2, I believe. Yeah, +2. Here we go.
Cool.
Oh my gosh! Another 6 + 2. That's 8.
I think you should
8.
change.
Yeah, I'm changing dice. I'm changing dice.
Yeah. No. You completely. He like wiggles through, and he gets past you.
Okay.
Can you just attack him?
Yeah. Can I just throw a shuriken?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me.
Throw a shuriken at his like calf while he's running away. Here we go. This is new dice, by the way, so it might just not be the day. Yeah, that's a. God damn it. That was, I moved it. It says 16 now, but it was actually an 8 + 1, which is 9.
Yeah. Shuriken goes and completely passes that Jinkin.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Just a series of unfortunate.
I know, like.
Oh, he saw me.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Sorry, it was Captain America.
Okay. Cool. That is going to be Tominari's turn with Serathin up, with Shithidion on deck.
Just like guys, I tried. I tried to. I didn't try to work. It didn't work.
So at the beginning of my turn, gonna yell back to Shithidion.
Okay.
Gonna say, hit the south pillar, run up, then hit the center pillar, because I'm gonna go attack.
You're like, I assume that's yes, and then cool.
Sorry,
so go ahead and take your movement.
Gonna run up 2, 3, 4, 5, and try to hit this guy in the backside.
All
this
right.
main baddie Jenkins.
Made Betty. This is the lackey, the one you're hidden.
Oh,
Yeah.
the main guy.
The main guy dipped.
Yeah. Well,
The main baddie Jenkins.
that is a 13.
13 is a miss.
Well,
These are some strong ass bitches.
They're just very short, so it's hard to hit.
Explain it away, Robert.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing again. I have nothing else going for me. So.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a big miss. It's a 3.
Yeah, boom, the Jinkin again jumps out of the way. All right, that's
Just
gonna be your
pounding
turn.
the floor with my warhammer.
All right, that's gonna be Shathidion with Gigi on deck.
Alrighty, so Shathidion. Am I close enough to this lever, or do I need to get closer?
You're close enough.
Okay, so I'd like to activate this lever.
Cool. Action 1. You hear the machinery kind of coming to life, ready to go. That's action 1.
Alrighty, and then I have 25, right, to movement?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hello? Hello? Okay, well, now he's not doing what I need him to. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to get close enough right here, am I?
I'm gonna say yeah, because you're touching the square that the lever is in.
Okay, cool. And then I would like to activate that lever as well.
Cool. Action 3. You begin to hear like the parting of doors, and then like slowly water starts to pour out, and it looks like the water's starting to lower. Oh,
Perfect. And then Shathidion yells to Sarathan. There you go. Like, what the hell's your name again? Shathidion yells to Sarathan.
It's like put my thumb up. It's like a thumbs up. Thanks.
What a dad.
that is gonna be top of round 5, I think. GG.
Shit.
Top.
I'm gonna attempt to ask this Jenkin one more time. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Are you gonna try and frighten that out of him, or are you trying to? Because there's gotta be a way. Are you trying to be diplomatic with it?
I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Okay, you can give me a diplomacy roll and see if that works.
22.
Okay, 22. Yeah. The lackey's like, my name's Burgle. We're just here to guard the dam. Oh God, please don't hurt me.
I don't want to hurt you. But who told you to guard this place?
He looks at you. Gurglegut.
Who's Gurglegat?
He's like our boss, I guess. I really don't know the hierarchy of it. But he asked us to be here.
I don't want to hurt you. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to end up like your friend over there, right? So I say we help each other out. You stay here and answer our questions, and we won't hurt you.
He looks at you with that 22 diplomacy. He's like, you won't hurt me.
If you answer our questions.
Okay, I'll help.
Okay. I'll lower my shield but keep my dagger in my hand.
Okay, boom, your shield goes down. Your dagger still holds out in your hand. Do you want to do anything else with the other 2 actions? You do still have a Jinkin that's about 15 feet away from you. That you can try and... The Jinkin that's running away, to see if you want to try and kill that one before it gets anywhere. You can chase after it. You can just vibe if you like. The dam has been activated. The water's beginning to lower, so it's completely up to you.
The other Jenkin was the leader Jenkin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll move towards that Jenkin,
Okay,
and I will try to stab it in the back.
cool. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
19.
19's a hit. Go ahead and do damage.
That is a 5.
A 5? Yeah. You look at him and it's like, you're like, good choice. And then you like run over to the Jinkin. I'm gonna say you like jump in the air and you stab this Jinkin in the back. And it's like, no! And it completely just like, you wipe this one out and it is dead.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And that is that combat. So now you are at you are at the dam. You have a Jinkin there with you all now. What would y'all like to do?
I wanted to catch up to. I see Gigi run past me and just go and stab this Jinkin in the back. I feel absolutely. Tominari feels absolutely terrible.
Very inadequate.
He just ruined a ritual he was supposed to be really good at, and he just let the Jinkin get away. So as Gigi, starts to get off of him, I think I'm pulling out my katana and I'm just gonna keep stabbing this Jenkin just out of pure frustration.
I
Okay.
thought you were gonna say yourself.
I thought so too.
You're gonna commit sex with
Gigi just gets off. Gigi just gets off him, and I come rushing behind her and just jump and just and just unload onto this Jenkin.
How? I think he's dead. I think he's good.
Fine, and just walk back to the dam.
Cool. Yeah, you walk back to the dam. You are there. You have this Jinkin that just looks frightened between Seraphim and Gigi. Shithidion, did you want to move up as well?
Shithidion's going to move up with everybody. He's going to pat Tominari on the back and hand him the bottle of wine he has.
Cool. Yeah, you go up there. You give him the bottle of wine.
As you're patting him on his back, you just hear. He's all wet.
Like, here you go, buddy. This will help, I promise.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're all there. What would you like to do?
I would like to grab this Jenkin by the throat
Okay.
and hold him over the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw him off.
Real Homelander vibes. All right.
The water or the side where the water's gone down, so it's a much farther drop.
Ooh.
No, I feel like he can't swim very well. So where the water is right
Racial
there, where you can see
profiling
it.
a Jinkin is wild.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I'm gonna hold him over. I'm just gonna be like, where is your boss? Why were you trying to go get him?
So you have him by his throat, right? So he's all
on step bridge. He just wanted for us to protect the dam.
All right. Can we loosen the grip a little bit?
Throw him off the dam.
If he can't talk,
Throw him off the
we
dam.
can't get answers.
Throw him off the dam.
I change my grip
Kill him.
just to like grab. Oh wait, they don't
change
have
your
clothing.
gripping balls.
Just grabbing him by his loincloth.
Yes, I see Gigi talking. I'm like, all right, we can't kill him now. We can't kill him right now. Just slowly bring him back on. Just walk away. Be like, I don't want. I would have rather killed him.
As he's walking away, can I attempt to kick him?
You guys are just bullying this.
Before we do that, does anyone have any other questions to ask this Jinkin?
Why did he want you to protect this dam?
He's like,
We didn't want anyone to cross over. Separation is best.
Ooh, separation from what?
Humans separate humans from each other. As long as you're separated, you can't come together. You can't help each other. Separation is best.
Segregation.
You were going to kick him, right?
Yeah.
Where's your boss? Like, where exactly is your boss?
he kind of looks over to Sareth and he goes,
I just told.
Well, yeah, you said on the other side of the dam,
Dawn
on
said
the bridge,
Dawnstep
right?
Bridge.
On the other side of the bridge, but
He's at Dawnstep.
We're not at
oh,
Dawnstep
okay,
Bridge.
okay.
I can show you all the map right here.
Any
So
other questions you want for this?
No, I'm gonna kick him off.
you're currently at W14 for people that have the map. Dawnstep Bridge is
gonna kick him
W11.
off?
Yeah, I'm kicking him off the dam.
Can,
Didn't he make a deal with her for his life?
can we
He
keep?
didn't make a deal with me.
Can we
I
like?
have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can we keep people as like a pet?
You want to adopt the Jinkin?
Shithidion
You have
has,
to give him a good deal.
I'm kicking.
We're like foster care.
Oh, no. Let's not adopt him.
Uh-huh.
Shithidion has rope in his inventory.
Okay.
Can I just like dog leash him?
Yeah, you can dog leash him. Yeah.
Tominar is gonna let
Golem him.
him do that. Let it
Okay.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so you're gonna like wrap
Yeah,
around the hand.
Shithidion's taking out his rope. He's gonna, he understands. Like, look, buddy, I get it. You were just choked a whole lot. There's a lot of anxiety that comes with that. I'm not gonna put it around your neck too tight. So he wraps it around his neck, and then he's like dog leashing him.
Okay, cool.
And then as soon as he finishes doing that, I'm gonna kick him off.
Oh my god.
No.
So
no.
he
Let's
gets,
make a vote. Who wants to let him kick him off? Okay, that's one.
come on, let me have this.
We can.
I'm
Just,
gonna pull him right back up.
What do we
by
need
his
him
neck?
for?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Cool. So Tominari goes there.
Barbarian.
Spartan kicks Burgle.
Wait, hold
off.
on. Before
Okay.
I kick him off, you want to separate humans?
Oh shit!
How about I separate your soul from your body and kick him off?
God, that goes hard.
So Shithidion lets him dangle for a second, then like quickly pulls him back up.
Yeah, Burgle goes, "Ah!" and then he comes back up. He's,
And I have my sword to his throat. Do anything out of line, and you will meet the ancestors. And then just sheathe my sword, my katana.
Burgle just looks at you. He's,
Okay.
So right now, I will say, let's think of the things that you know, right? You have done the dam. The dam is done. The water has lowered. It looks like people are going to be able to cross over during the daytime. I would say maybe about an hour has passed. So it's about like 3 o'clock, 3:30-ish p.m. in the evening. So now that you're done, let's go over the stuff that the other quests that you'll have, right? You have to look at to get blessings for the coins, to put at the eternal lantern. You have that you heard rumors from the people that were at the Hand of the Spring that said that there was a monster at the south end of Dawnstep Bridge, kind of blocking any access to go downtown from South Bank over. And then you know that Granny Who and Dr. Dami both believe that's a great idea to make contact with South Bank at the Matsuki estate. So I'd like to ask y'all now, what would y'all like to do? Would y'all guys like to go straight to the Matsuki estate? I can ask y'all guys to give me rolls to see if y'all guys can determine where some of these shrines are, to see if you can make ways there. Or did y'all guys want to go investigate the Dawnstep Bridge? It's completely up to y'all where you want to go from here.
Can I make you said you were going to tell us where the nearest shrine is?
So I'm going to ask
No.
y'all guys to do rolls to determine.
Okay, because I was gonna ask if I could recall knowledge.
I would say let's go to the Matsuki estate.
Shithidion doesn't really care. He's petting his new pet.
Burgle's like, oh god. Okay. Anyone else have any ideas?
Where is that W6?
For the Matsuki estate, yes, W6. So at the far east, far west side of South Bank.
And
That's significantly farther. We would have to go by Dawnstep Bridge.
Well, then we can go to Dawnstep Bridge.
Cool.
but we,
Go fight.
I'll say this. How about you go ahead and just give me the rolls for shrines, and then while you're remembering like things about shrines around Willowshore, you can go past Dawnstep Bridge and stuff.
Would
like
this
that.
be
what roles are these?
society or occultism?
I would say you can choose between the three of these. Choose between society, Willowshore lore, or religion.
Oh wait.
And depending on the highest one, basically the higher you get, the more shrines I'm going to tell you about.
Willowshore lore is
Yeah, where's that at?
Willowshore lore is one of the things that you get from a background. I think the only person that has it is Zach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 22.
With what?
Religion.
With religion? 22 religion? Okay.
Where the hell is
I already have a 21 with Willowshore lore.
21 with Willowshore lore. Okay.
Hold up, I'm looking for my religion thing.
I have oddity identification. That's not a part of our boons, right?
God.
No.
Okay.
Did a 19 for society.
Society? Okay.
That is a 14 for society.
Dope. Okay, so this is what I'll say. We said 14 for society?
14.
Okay. Dope. So you, Tominari, I will say you're able to recall immediately a shrine that you know very well, the Shrine of Daikitsu. This shrine is at the nine-tailed shrine. That's the place that you sleep in now. So that is looking at from where you are. It's kind of directly southeast. It's still kind of away. Number wise on the map, it's W9.
Okay.
I will say with the rest of y'all rolled pretty high. You both, all three of y'all, GG, Sarath, and Shithidion, you're able to recall other ones. You're able to remember one, the Shrine of Abadar. The Shrine of Abadar is kind of honestly like maybe half a football field away from the Matsuki estate. It's like literally, if you looked at it from the Matsuki estate, it's like right across the street, about half a football field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a football feet. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, if you're looking at the map, it's W3. Then I would say the last one that you're able to remember is one that's directly in the Matsuki estate. That there have been not necessarily rumors, but like talks about that old Matsuki has a shrine to himself, very much like Dr. Dami did have at the Hand of Spring, but just at his estate as by itself. So those are 3 that I can tell you right now. You currently have 1 of them. So if you would like to go towards the 90-year shrine, or you want to just like kind of go more towards whatever you would like to, you tell me what y'all guys would like to do.
Can we split up?
That does not
No.
sound like a good idea.
No.
And miss out on quality time with our new pet.
How long do you think it would take to walk from where we are to the Matsuki estate?
I would say if you did a direct path right now, you'd probably get there by like 6 p.m.
So 3 hours.
Yeah,
Are we likely to get any opposition on the way over there?
possible.
And then
Then I say we go to the Matsuki estate.
the other shrine is the W9.
W9 is the 9-year shrine.
Yeah.
Where
How far is that?
I would say maybe about 30 minutes from where you are. So it would be a little bit of a detour, but you can make it. So if you took the detour and then you went the way back, you'd probably get to the Matsuki estate around 7 o'clock.
I'd say do that. I'd say we go to the Nine-Tailed Shrine, just in case Ethan fails another check.
Yeah.
Then we have 2 more.
Yeah. I agree.
Cool. Awesome. Who wants to lead the way?
An oracle hated by the gods.
I think the man who knows the shrine best himself should lead the way.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you guys there.
Cool. Yeah, y'all guys make your way from there. As you continue to like walk, you pass by some houses. Gigi, we're honestly pretty close to your house down on South Bank. So we continue to walk past that. I'm gonna say you do take the path right past your house on the bank, and then you cut through the fields down to the Nine-Tailed Shrine. As you continue to walk up, you see the mud hut walls of the shrine. This Daikitsu is a very important goddess to this city overall. She's known as the Lady of Foxes, but people pray to her for like good harvests, for care for animals and such. So as you continue to walk up there, you do see like the care on the outside. It does look like it's a mud hut, right? But like there are like flowers on the outside that people drop off as like ways to give thanks to the goddess. And you make your way to the door. It's a nice little wooden door. Did you just want to open it? Did you want to do any perception checks to go in before?
No, I think because of his level of comfort for being at the shrine so many times, I'm just gonna blindly open it.
Okay. So you open up the door, and so you see what looks like kind of like pews. Usually you sleep in the basement, but like right now you're entering the main building and you see like the little wooden pews. I would say there's like 3 on each side, as this is a rather small room. You do see like on the walls that there are like the chalk drawings, and each one looks like it's been like intimately drawn. Like someone drew this picture there for a reason. It looks like there's stories of people that are in the village that this is how they give thanks. It's like pictures of like Daikitsu surrounded by like rainfall, or pictures of Daikitsu with like cows and such. And as you continue to walk forward and your eye goes straight towards what you see is like a 15 feet tall marble statue of Daikitsu. And right at the foot of the shrine, you see a woman with dark black hair, and she has like what looks like a kind of a kimono-esque thing, like white, and at the bottom it's like green that goes into like has little foxes on the bottom, and she has like chopsticks in her hair that are kind of holding it up, going to the sides. Dark black hair. And Tominari, you would know this to be Bombing O, the priestess that resides over this. As you continue to walk in, she kind of hears your footsteps, and you hear her just go, "It's time then." And she turns around and kind of keeps her head down. Kind of what you would think. It sounds like she's resigned to probably her fate.
My lady, I've returned.
Hearing your voice, she kind of snaps up and she's like, Tamanari. And she gets up and she walks over to you and she kind of like pets your head and she goes, you're alive. You have friends. Come again. We don't want anyone to see. And she ushers you in. She closes the door. And she's like, how did you all survive?
First off, I would call us acquaintances.
And she kind of looks towards you and nudges towards him. She's like, all right.
They're new friends. But
Acquaintances.
we don't really know how we survived. We were in the sacrifices for the ceremony, and when we woke up, all of this.
Well, I'm glad you are all fine. Here, take a seat. And she ushers you towards like the pews. She goes, is there anything I can do to help?
We are tasked with providing offerings to the Eternal Lantern at the Dawnstep Bridge, and we need to offer one to Our Lady Daiketsu. I would much appreciate your help because I may have angered the last god I attempted to contact.
She looks at you and she goes, which god? It's Kishon.
Kishon.
She goes, oh, yeah, that'll do it. Of course, yes, come. All of you have come. And she kind of rounds the large marble statue that's in the middle, and there's a tiny little.
Does she notice our pet?
I didn't even think about that. She does. Yeah.
Well, a side note, I've been waiting to interject and say it. Shathidion has the jinkin on his shoulder like Indiana Jones and the monkey. So he's kind of like grabbing onto the side of Shathidion's like hood thing and just holding on.
Yeah. She's like, oh, what is that?
I promise it's domesticated.
And Burgle's just like, I'm domesticated.
I hated that. I hated it.
And then she's just like,
Also,
Okay.
when you have the chance, I don't know what these things eat.
she's like, I think I can find something for you all. Do you mind leaving him over here while we do?
I would.
Oh, do you mind staying here with him?
No.
Okay, then please stay here. And then she rounds the corner to the marble statue, and you see it's a very humble shrine. It's like a wooden table that looks like marked on the corners and stuff. Marked on the corners and stuff. And you see that there's like little small fox figurines made of hay that is kind of like around, like on the altar as like decoration and offerings to Daiketsu. And at the very top of it, you see the kind of similar saucer that everyone has. It looks like you put the not donations, but the offerings there. And then at the very top, there is like an octagonal red plate with a white nine-tailed fox at the center, standing very majestically at the front. Who would like to ask for the offering?
I have to.
Okay.
I have to redeem myself.
Does his stupefy still mess with him right now?
You're no longer stupefied.
Okay. Please take it off of me.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
I'm going to stick my hand out and be like, I can do this. I'll do it.
Okay, 1 second.
And then I'll step up to the shrine and pull out a copper coin.
Cool. You go ahead, you pull out a copper coin, you walk up to the shrine. Go ahead, Ethan, and please either give me a religion check or, let me see what the other one is. 1 sec.
I'm going to roll digitally, just letting you guys know. I'm not.
He's like, I'm not fucking around right now.
I'm done rolling physical dice.
Okay, either give me a religion check, a survival check, or farming lore check.
Is lore? Oh, okay. Lore skills is.
Yeah, it's like one of the things that you would get if you had the background.
Okay,
of like
okay,
a farmer or
okay.
whatever.
So you said religion.
Religion. I'll say religion or survival since you don't have farming lore.
Okay. Here we go. This is going to be a public roll. Everyone's going to see it. I get +4 to survival. Here we go. I'm very scared to click
Already
this.
laughing. That's messed up.
Okay, here we go. 15.
15. You place the copper coin there. What do you say to Daikitsu?
I'll place the coin down. Kneel before the shrine. My lady, you have guided me before. Guide me still. And I'll full bow on all fours. And yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you take the bow, and as you lower down, you get like a whiff of grass and then a whiff of like wheat. It's like air is kind of like coming in where air should not. It fills your nose and you feel a warmth. And as you like close your eyes and open them again, you are taken away to just a random field in nowhere. And in the middle of the field, you see a single 9-tailed fox that is glowing white and red. And this fox looks towards you.
Before she looks towards me, can I, in this dream state, change shape to my kitsune form?
Yeah. So you fade. You become a kitsune as well. And do you walk towards her?
I approach her slowly. Yes.
You walk towards this other kitsune, and she kind of like an animal, just like sniffs you and stuff like that, and then raises a single paw and touches your head, and then you feel the warmth of a blessing as you blink again, and you're back at the nine-tailed shrine, and you now have a second blessed coin.
Thank you, my lady. And I'll stand up and I'll turn around and I'll be like, I did it. And then, yeah, I'll, I don't know. I haven't listened to my ancestors, so I'll listen to see if my ancestors are proud of me.
So yeah, you turn around and you tell everyone, I did it. And you look within yourself, and the whispers are not aggressive. They're very much like, they don't really say any. There's so many whispers you can't really pick out so much, but you do hear like what feels like affirmation in those whispers. And as you kind of look down and look out, we'll go from your face and kind of move out, kind of like a camera, through the door, flying high above Willowshore, and then we fly towards the Dawnstep Bridge, kind of like an aerial view of Dawnstep as we come back down, and you see a very tall individual, green of skin, a single eye, kind of like very Game of Thrones-esque, foot up on a box, using like a bunch of different boxes as like a throne, and it kind of like smiles at the camera. And we fade to black, and we'll see you next week.